Hi everyone, Vova here. Guys, today I'll break down one of the most important topics on Amazon, getting reviews. I'll explain you how you can get reviews fast and without them getting removed from your listings. So here are 5 tested ways to get reviews in 2019. Number 1, and it might surprise you a bit or make you a bit like, what? Is actually having the best product in your niche, which means that you've researched the niche for potential problems by reading negative reviews on Amazon or outside of Amazon as well, and you've spoken to your manufacturer and you have fixed these problems with them, and now you have potentially the best product in the niche. Not only will it provide the customer with a great user experience, but also it will lower down the amount of negative reviews we'll get, which is quite awesome. Having the best product in the niche also means that the branding should be on top. Guys, pack the product well, show the customer that you're a serious brand, that you're a serious company, and also provide them with a great unpacking experience, which might make them want to leave a review on their own or to respond positively to your follow-up, which we will discuss later on in this video. Number 2, friends and family. Look, now this one is against the terms of service of Amazon, but if done right, can possibly be quite fine and not too dangerous. I've personally never had problems with friends or family reviews. The idea here is to find distant friends or family but make them really distant in the country you're selling at. Get them to buy your products and finally review them. Again, this is against the terms of service, but these next few steps can actually make it easier and more safe for you. Number 1, maintain a good sales to review ratio. It means that once you launch your product, keep the review ratio at 2 to maybe 5%. So say you're getting 20 sales per day with your launch, and you can actually make one of these sort of a review from your friends and family, because one sale of 20 sales is actually about 2%, right? You can calculate that, and 2% is actually fine for the bots of Amazon. Ultimately, you don't want to, sort of launch like people do sometimes. They get a few sales, which 100% convert to reviews because these are friends and family, and then Amazon deletes that. Do not do it this way. Just drop many sales and make 1-2% of them be reviews. Number 2, do not use links. Tell your friends or family to find the item organically by searching with keywords, comparing it with competitors, adding it to their wish list, adding it to their cart, purchasing tomorrow. Make it sort of organic to the system. Once they've done all that, you can tell them to buy and wait a while with leaving the review, maybe 1 week. And finally, you can ask them to leave the review through the link that Amazon sends. Yes, Amazon also follows up the customers for reviews, and if they use this link to leave the review, that's awesome. Also, you can ask them to go through the link that you send in your follow-up emails that we will discuss just in a few moments, and this should make it safe. Or they can just go to their purchases and leave the review, but I would say that the best would be to make it, as organic as possible, and that might be through the email that Amazon sends. That's the best option. Number 3, follow-up emails. You can contact your customers through email to follow up on their purchase. Use this to get positive reviews and avoid negative reviews. Let me show you how. I send out 3 emails, guys. The idea is to establish a relationship with the customer, to provide them with the necessary details on the products, maybe instructions. And again, the idea is to lower down the amount of negative reviews and to get more positive reviews. So there are 3 emails that I'm using. Email number 1 is about welcoming the customer to the family and also providing them with the instructions of how to use the product. This is the initial relationship we're going to establish with them. No asking for reviews. The idea of email number 2 is to check whether they had problems with the usage of the product, and this can ultimately lower down the rate of negative reviews. So if they respond to this email with sort of how was the experience with the product, and they say that the handle broke, I would follow them up and maybe send them a new product or refund them or generally try and make them happy. And finally, email number 3 is asking for a review. Now, the reason for making these 2 previous emails is actually also establishing a relationship with the customer so they get to know us, and eventually asking for a review. Now, some people just ask for a review straight away, and this might give also like good conversion percentages, but it all depends on the niche and on some testing. I've tested, and for me the best way was to have initial relationship by building a relationship by by sending 2 emails, and finally email number 3 is asking for a review. I have added links to 2 different email follow-up services in the description down below. Check them out. One is a bit more expensive, one is cheaper, but I have tested them both and they do work fine. Number 4, product inserts, and that's my favorite. Look guys, there are many ways to use inserts for getting reviews, but my favorite, and so far seems to be the best way, is to use special customer clubs. Now, what is a club? A club is a place for customers to get highly discounted products and even freebies once they join this club. Now, how can they join the club? You lure them down to your club by offering these freebies or highly discounted products, and you tell them to follow either a QR code or a really short URL. And on this URL, you will have a really attractive and sort of call to action-ish URL. So let's say you're selling kitchen knives, so your URL might be knife/free for you. And once they get to that URL of yours, you catch their email address and even perhaps their order ID, and later on you can follow up in smart ways to get the reviews, and even without breaking TOS. Just be smart. Also to remember, I have a really eye-catching design for your insert because people just throw them away usually. But if you make a big free word there that is in red, people might notice that, and then they probably will follow what you've written. And try adding some scarcity, like limited amount of spots, and this will really help you to grow your club and to grow your reviews. Number 5, and the last one, is ManyChat and Facebook ads. That's a really awesome way to get reviews. The idea here is to create lookalike audiences from your Amazon audience, to put them in Facebook ads and follow up these people and promote stuff to them through ManyChat, through the bot. You can offer discounted products, full price rebates, whatever you think of, and then you follow up for reviews. Again, you gotta be smart here and following terms of service, because you technically can give free products away for reviews, but if you generally just give away discount coupons and then follow up asking if a person has left a review or he hasn't, this is technically not against TOS. So again, be smart and use it at your own risk. I will add a video on ManyChat and Facebook later on because this topic is really huge for this video. What's really nice about this method is that the review percentage can be really high. Like, it can go as low as 0, obviously, but it can go as high as, I think I've achieved like more than 50% easily on ManyChat for the customers that I've acquired and to the amount of reviews that I've gotten. So for 100 customers you get on ManyChat, you get 50 reviews. That's quite crazy, right? But it's gotta be done right, and it is not cheap, but it definitely does give you reviews. Guys, thank you for watching the video today. Reviews are gold on Amazon, and now you have 5 tools to sort of mine this gold. Hopefully I've been helpful. If I were, please like this video and drop a comment, let me know what you think, or just drop about any comment. That kind of helps me with engagement as well. So and please subscribe to my channel for more information like that. I do promise to give you great information and do the best for you. So see you in the next one.